For over the years, Nigerian youths have been so potent. Nigerian youths have been making waves and breaking records in abroad, in Canada, in United Kingdom, all parts of Europe. Nigerian youths have been great, they have been doing wonders. But it seems that the leaders, I'm talking about the political leaders in Nigeria, does not understand the potentials of Nigerian youth, and they undermine it. So today, I want to discuss with a friend who came for a visit what he thinks will be the destiny of the youth in Nigeria under Tinubu. We know that INEC has declared Tinubu as the president-elect, but the case is still in court. So we don't have right to say he is the president-elect or he is not until we hear from the court, we hear from the Court of Appeal in Abuja. So, but let us take, for example, tomorrow Tinubu becomes the president of Nigeria. What will be the destiny of Nigerian youth? Undermining how Nigerian youth have been trying to bring change. You saw what happened during NSAS protests, how Nigerian youth have been pushing for a good leadership. When Tinubu was governor of Lagos State, and he is still the godfather of political leaders in Lagos State, look at what is happening to youth in Lagos. The Lagos he built, he made so many youths agberos. He turned so many youths to agberos, and a lot of things happen. However, that is not only thing. I want to discuss this matter with a friend here. So his name is Chinaza Tudebi. Chinaza Tudebi, what do you think? What is your own opinion? How will the destiny of the youth be protected during the Tinubu presidency?
Mr. Kocha, I'm so happy. Thank you so much for your...
Thank you. I think you can be so more audible so that...
Thank you so much for your coordinating this program and every time bringing the news.
Thank you.
Telling people what is going on, the truth, and how Nigeria will keep moving forward.
Exactly.
I want to say, Tinubu administration for youth, there is no light and there will never be light.
There is no light, there will never be light. Then I want you to tell us, why did you say there will never be light?
Because Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State,
okay,
4 years back, and he promised something to make the youth important, to bring the youth from the dungeon, to bring the youth from suffering, wipe away their pains, and make the youth important to the country.
You think he did not do that?
Tinubu didn't do anything, because what he said was, you eat, I eat. Divide, kill and divide is Tinubu administration. People doing loading balls from here, from Yanokwaja to Agege, from here to here, and that thing continue.
Okay. You have been in Lagos for so many times, especially immediately after the Tinubu governorship regime. What did you see about Lagos?
Lagos is a big state that one governor cannot handle. And Tinubu has been there for a long time.
And he's still the godfather.
And he's still the godfather of all of them. And he's the godfather of the governor, the House of Assembly, on everything. Nobody comes out from there without his approval. Then, Tinubu, during the NSAS, a lot of people died. If Tinubu will protect the life of the youth, to make the youth to come up, and the light will come up to the nation, why would there not be truth during the NSAS? People died. The governor said no one died. The camera
they removed it.
Removed the camera for people not to see what happened. Then where is Tinubu? People die. Children die. When you look at when Buhari were contesting election, a lot of touring van moved to his house.
Yes.
Trooping money to Tinubu's
house.
The polling van was going to his house. What is inside? Why is Tinubu house?
A bullion van is for money. They use bullion van to transport money.
Then what will people have trust on Tinubu that Tinubu will make a change? When Buhari were coming, he was saying of change, that they're going to make change.
Okay, wait, just sorry to interrupt you. There is a big problem in this picture. Now, it's not as if people wanted Tinubu. I know he got, according to INEC, about 8 million votes. Maybe those votes were allocated to him. That is not the lawful vote. Maybe we are waiting for the courts to decide whether those votes are lawful vote or not. So I'm thinking that yes, so many people, including the youth, did not vote for him. So if they did not vote for him, INEC declared him winner. Is it the force of the youth? And how will the youth cope with his regime when he becomes president?
This is a very disappointment. It's very disappointing. It's very, very disappointing that our leaders are very impotent. Folks, when you look at this, the Chief Justice of Nigeria was appointed by Buhari. The same Buhari is from the aid of Tinubu. They are together, they are colleagues.
Well, I don't really think so that Buhari is in the aid of Tinubu, he's supporting Tinubu, because last 2 weeks, I know politicians can do so many things, to cover what they are doing. Last 2 weeks, I saw a post from Sahara reporters. They said, Tinubu is saying, I don't think I will hand over, Buhari was saying, I don't think I will hand over to Tinubu.
My dear,
it might be political.
That is a political propaganda.
Political propaganda.
It's a political propaganda, saying to the masses for what he knows he have already done. So that people will not believe he's with Tinubu. Who declared Tinubu? Who make him as a successor as the president? It is in Buhari. These people are using us to sweep the ground. When you use broom to sweep the ground, after sweeping the ground, you drop the broom. This is what they're doing. For Buhari to be saying he did not show to succeed to make Tinubu as his successor, then who gave him the flag? How did the flag get to Tinubu? How did they do campaign?
The party.
Then
APC.
And APC, Tinubu.
And Tinubu is the leader of APC.
And Buhari came from APC.
Tinubu said, I made Buhari the president.
The president, and I'm going to succeed Buhari by all means.
He said, it is my turn.
It is my turn. And they are giving him the opportunity by giving him the flag to contest. And he contests. And INEC declared him winning. And now they gave him INEC gave him the receipt, the return of receipt that he won the election. Then I want to ask a question. Who is the INEC? Who made the INEC? There is a video I saw that you made last time, the news you cast last time, that the Chief Justice traveled to out of the country to amalgamate with the leaders how they are going to snatch away Tudebi's petition to make it irrelevant.
And yes.
Now, Chief Justice came involved. And this issue reported to the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Supreme Court of Nigeria. Now, the leader of Supreme Court of Nigeria is the Chief Justice, who is now claiming to be justice, who is now claiming to be good judge, not knowing is now working together
underground with APC. Like today on Chinese television, a guest was saying something. He said the problem with Nigeria is that all these branches of government are not independent, that they do work with the ruling party, that INEC is working with the ruling party, and also the Chief Justice, since it is the executive that appointed the judge, we also work with the ruling party. So this is the problem we are having.
Mr. Kocha, how can Nigeria succeed from this? All the incumbents that are ruling Nigeria, robbing us, are the same. Tinubu, Buhari, Chief Justice, INEC Chairman, they are together.
Okay.
Then what are we going to do? My suggestion is that the youth should wake up by not selling their pride to these evil men.
But the youth have been trying.
The youth have been trying, but until you get what you are looking for, then you should have rest. The day you will recover your loss, that's the day you will have rest. Without you recovering your loss, you will have rest. The point is that the youth should wake up and make sure and stand up and go to protest that we don't need this government. Nigeria has no light. Why would Nigeria not have stable light? When you look at all the African countries, they have light. And Nigeria is the line of Africa. Where is the lion?
Yes, what we are saying, that is why a lot of people, a lot of youths especially, are behind Peter Obi. And we believe that a man that has competence, character, and capacity like Peter Obi will be able to change all these things we are saying. Then, however, when you look at presently what is going on in Nigeria, I believe at a reasonable extent, the youth are trying. But you made mention that they are selling their pride. How are the youth selling their pride?
Number one, when election comes, during the election, they begin to do campaign.
Yes.
Giving money.
Okay.
And it is the youth that carry the ballot paper. Why would the youth be carrying ballot paper of what they know is not right?
Okay, you mean, what do we do about this now? I understand what you said. Nigeria has so many population, and a lot of people are not educated, and they don't have sound mind and good character. Maybe 60% of Nigerian youth now want Nigeria to survive. They are supporting a competent candidate. But what of others? Maybe others are snatching ballot balls. Others are prone to bribery. If you bribe them, they will change their mind and all those things. So what do you suggest we should do? Are we going to start a voters education again? Are we going to start integrity education? How to convince these people to never to work with all these politicians? What are you talking about?
What I'm saying, this thing it has nothing to do with education.
Okay.
When you are sick, you know you are sick, you have to get drug to cure your sickness. When you are hungry, you need to feed, you need food to eat, to attend to your stomach. Why are we talking of education about this issue? I know that this person is not doing well. APC make a promise to make a change. Things is not, nobody can buy bag of, nobody can buy rice, nobody can buy fuel. We have fuel, we have petrol. The European government is now moving to Africa to get gas, climate and energy. We have them, but we can't get them. There is no rice we can buy, fuel we can buy, electricity we don't have. When Nigeria have electricity today, everybody outside the country return home because they have the capacity, the knowledge to produce. Nigeria has no maid. We can't produce anything. When you think about other foreign things we can't produce, that we don't have maid. Nigerian maid is not in existence. Never have it. Not that we don't have the capacity to do those things, but where is electricity to do that? Everybody is going for self-employment because of rubbish government we are facing. These people are putting us in danger because they don't have time to live anymore. They have little time to live. The only one they want to do to use the youth to pursue. The youth are dying, killing themselves because of them.
Sorry to cut you short. One of the civil way to disobey or to just send a message to the leaders is protest. If a peaceful protest as contained by the law should be organized, would you be part of it?
Of course, I will. Number one, we should let them know that Nigerian military is for the peace. If they are using Nigerian military against the masses, the Nigerian military and Nigerian forces, are they against the mass or they are for the masses? Because anytime there is a protest, they will come for war. Is the military or the force against the masses or they are for the masses?
You know, military. You know the president. How Nigeria is. The president is the commander-in-chief of all the armed forces.
Exactly.
Now, you know, when he directs a soldier to go and do something, they don't. You know how you are once a Navy trainee.
Okay.
You know what it means to be a senior officer. You don't refuse order from a senior officer.
Of course.
So when they are being directed by the president, they don't have choice than to go. That is the problem.
The point is that the youth, we should stand to make a protest because there is a country. When you watch Gambia, when the Gambian president refused to come down from the seat, everybody make a protest, and Africa begin to send MCs to send arms to support Gambia for the president to come. Nigeria sent and the president run away. Then why would Nigeria not do so? Where are we? The line of Africa, what are we? Where are the line of Africa? We don't have light. When you go to hospital, there is no oxygen, but we have the money. There is nothing is working. Then where is the line of Africa? Where are we? Where are they? Go to other country, you see things are functioning. Light is there, stable light is there.
But the problem I have, our leaders do travel frequently abroad.
Yeah.
And they see basic amenities, how the citizens enjoy the dividends of democracy. Okay. They saw very beautiful things, beautiful hospitals, working system. I don't know why they don't reciprocate it at all.
Because they're not interested. What they think is, whenever I'm sick, I fly to abroad. And the money is not their money. It's the government money. So whenever you spend what you labor for, you manage it well. So whenever you are spending what you didn't labor for, you use less it. So you use less squandering our money, travel outside the country.
They did not labor for it.
They didn't labor for it. If they want to give allocation now, anytime the president travel, they give allocation of millions, billions. Then they travel with all those things. It's not their own labor. They didn't labor for it. It's not like the youth who suffer here and there to get a daily bread. They manage the weight. Because these people don't manage the weight because they are using the weight of the government. They are using the weight of the youth, using the money of the youth, using our finances. Giving appointment to those who never even school in Nigeria, who doesn't have NYC. Then at the end, you think the youth will go on by succeeding? No. It is the youth who carry the ballot, who are killing. If they want to kill during the election, the youth want to kill the youth. The youth are killing the youth. In other words, in another part, they will send military to go and kill the youth. The military are the youth, and the military is protecting the citizen. The police are doing to protect the citizen, and they are killing the citizens they are protecting. Then what is their work? If the police can bring a gun to shoot a citizen, killing citizen, military killing citizen, what are they protecting? I read before that police is to protect life and property. Then what is the life protecting? What is the property? It's the youth, it's the citizen, it's the masses, but you are killing them. A lot of things are not working. If you tell me that these politics are not seeing what is going on, it's a lie. They have their own godson. They can give a message, go and do so.
For my own opinion, I am thinking that the few percentage of youth are doing this. For me, majority of Nigerian youth have taken a step and direction for a better Nigeria. And so many of them are against our political leaders who are not doing well. But I believe that the few elements who are being bribed, who accept bribes, few elements who are not up to the majority numbers are doing this. That is my own humble opinion.
20 cannot command 50.
But in this case, we can see that one is even commanding 200 million people.
Because we did not agree.
Okay.
Whenever we agree to do so, we should know that we can give the life. When you are ready to give your life for what you want, you can get what you want because you give your life. When you are doing things with half mind, it doesn't work. Let us do it with full mind. Whatever comes out, we take it. It claims death and life. We should give. At the end, everybody will die.
But
if we keep suffering this, our children will continue to suffer.
I understand, but
since 1960, Nigeria got an independent. Are you not telling me Nigeria has no money to make a light, to bring stable light, electricity? Are you telling me Nigeria has not the money to equip the hospital?
They have the money.
Are you telling me there's no money to make the road function, the road to be okay? Are you telling me, we know that they can't give everybody employment, we know that, because of the population. But you're telling me that since 1960 we got an independent, there's no money to make electricity, there's no money to rebuild the hospital, there's no money to rebuild the armed forces to give us security?
I think Nigeria has money.
They have all. Now why that we can't able to do this? Why is that they're not able to do this? They're not able to do this because they don't care. I have 4 years, 8 years to stay in the tenure. I give, I put successor, I've done this, I've done. Why?
So that is to say we need a new system.
A new system that we need will not come by voting. It will come by violence.
No, I don't think it will come by violence.
Why it will come by violence? If voting will be there, violence will follow. Let there be voice of people of saying this is what we want. If there is voice of violence, this is what we want, the vote will be counted. A lot of votes have never been counted because there is a manipulation. For your vote to be counted, there will be violence. For your vote to be regarded, there will be violence. For good leader to remain there will be violence. People need to go for people to come. If the youth will stand, if we can stand where, we should let them know that this is not what we want. This is not what we want. This is not moving. Where is electricity? Where is it? How that people have nothing? People die anyhow. But we have a lot of Nigeria can school and school and school and school. A lot of school. A lot of school everywhere. But what are we schooling? School everywhere. What are we reading? What are we reading?
This is a call for question. What are we studying?
What are we studying? School everywhere. What are we reading? What are we studying? Even the president don't have primary living certificate. But what are we studying? They can speak grammar that can cause earthquake. But what are we reading? The point of what are we reading? What are we achieving?
This is so pathetic.
By voting. Tinubu cannot give us a good governance. And Tinubu shouldn't be there. And it's old. Tinubu don't even know about electricity, how it will come. Tinubu don't even know how oxygen will go to hospital. Tinubu doesn't even know how they're going to give security. He doesn't know.
I will agree with you because they asked him a question during campaign. How are you going to manage the exchange rate? He said, don't worry about that. Your salaries will not be paid in dollar. Your salary will be paid in naira. So exchange rate does not matter. That is the statement he made. And this is so pathetic. Somebody who wants to lead over 2 million people as a president of the most populous African nation. However, there is something I just want to chip in. When Tinubu came back from exile, that was before the democracy begins, when Abacha died immediately, they interviewed him in the national newspaper, The Nation. And he said that he was 58 years. 58 years in 1998 till now is getting to 87 years. But Tinubu told us that he is 71 years. So going by that age, I don't think he has a physical capacity to run the affairs of a country like Nigeria, to become a Nigerian president. What is your take on that?
I keep saying this, that Tinubu cannot run affairs of Nigeria. Nigeria is beyond Tinubu comprehension. Why Tinubu is claiming to be the president? Because of selfish interest.
Selfish interest.
Number one, claiming what they don't have. Number two, taking what does not belong to them. Number three, having an interest of their political career. Tinubu has been there. If Tinubu can do better, why Tinubu never advised Buhari to do better? They are all the same. This Tinubu can never have anything to offer Nigeria by ruling Nigeria, to give by giving Nigeria, by leading us to a better way, by wiping the pain, wiping the tears of the poor. Tinubu cannot do all this. He's weak and old. Tinubu is not lucrative by doing things that other people have never done. He can't do it. Nigeria is lacking, I keep saying Nigeria is lacking electricity. Hospital is not working. Ministry of Sports is not working. When you look at it, Nigeria don't play ball again, they don't do anything again. The Ministry of Sports is gone. The Ministry of Sports is not functioning. Agriculture is not functioning. And this is what Nigeria need to get for them to go higher. Agriculture, sports and others, but it's not functioning. They are there sending a location, but they don't know how the location goes.
Anyway, in your last words, in your last statement, I want you to advise Nigerian youth the best thing they could do if Tinubu becomes president. Just tell them, what are they going to do? What is your own advice, your own opinion? I am one of the youth. I'm not counting myself out. Of course. What we need to do is to say no. That Tinubu saying no. It might be at the wrong time because the youth have fought hard. They have done the election. They have declared him president and depending on the court decision. But if he eventually becomes president, what is the advice you have for the youth? Or let us say, for example, now, Tinubu is our president now. What advice do you have for us? The advice I have for them, and what I want to say is that it means we are still in the darkness. If Tinubu eventually swore in as the president, we are still in darkness and we keep wallowing in darkness. So what we are going to do to say no for swearing in that Tinubu cannot rule Nigeria. We don't want him and we can't want him. If Tinubu say he want to rule Nigeria, we need electricity, we need hospital to reform, we need the Nigerian armed forces to be reformed. Let us stop giving insult to ourselves. Why would the army fighting with the police? Why would they be fighting each other, killing? Why would they be killing citizens? Why? They are protecting what the citizens. Their aim is to come to protect, but they are killing the citizens. Why? Why would armed robber connected with the bank people, connect with soldier, police and all, to go and rob in a bank? After robbing, the army will the armed robber will be shooting on air for good 2 and 3 hours. There's no police to intervene. There's no military to intervene. After 2 minutes they left, you will see soldier coming up, shooting on the air. What did they tell you? The system has a problem. Fine. The system has a problem because everybody has a godfather. Everybody has their own team. In military, you have your own team. They have their own team. People that can send message to go and get things. In police, it's happening all this way. Things are going on. But the people keep saying this. They keep silent. The leaders keep silent because it doesn't affect them. Because when you go to their houses, you see that 50 more mobiles are guarding there. 100 militaries are guarding their houses. They then think of the masses, the poor, the widows. What we need to do to put a stop of you swearing, to tell them that this government need change. It's not somebody like Tinubu. We cannot put a stop to the swearing in. If we allow, it is only the judiciary that has the right. If we allow, unless there is a massive if we allow Tinubu to be there, as he has claimed that he won the election, as the INEC has given the receipt, we're still in darkness. And we remain in darkness. We don't know when it will be over. Pain that has no cure remain. It is well. There is a problem. Of course, there is a problem.
A big problem that no one...
The problem is what we have been challenging. I tell you, during this period of election, even I want to use this opportunity to even appreciate Nigerians who are in diaspora. They tried a lot. They called the money they sent. Those people who were unable to come for the election, they sent money, make sure they mobilize people to vote for a candidate that have capacity, character, and competence.
Thank you, Mr. Koshimose.
But did their vote reflect the true leader we have today?
That is the point. If you send money to your child or to your son to go to market to buy something, and you did not monitor how he buy what you ask him to buy, whose fault is it?
It's not your fault.
People who are sending money, they can come for this to speak.
If they don't have document to come.
People are there who are strong, who can come to Nigeria to make things happen.
But they tried. I want to say the fact that
they are sending money is not the fact, it's not the problem. Thanks to them who are sending money, who are supporting, who are showing concern.
Yeah.
But the concern, the effort is not yet enough. You need to push in. Whenever you keep looking for something until you get it, then you have rest. Sending money is good, but it's not a criteria of making things happening. The things happen, you'll be happy what you have been sending money for. But the problem we are facing is that sending money never change anything. You have to change another method. If you keep sending money, what you are sending money for have not changed. There's no change, there's nothing. It doesn't have any reflection of going where. What you're going to do is to make another plan. What is the plan? The plan is to return. Everybody should return and build their own country. It just need to take violence. It's not only by killing people. Violence is not only by killing. Let all return and make the protest that this is what we want. If you cannot give us this, you can't go to the polls. You can't become a president. If you cannot give us electricity, you cannot give us security, if you cannot give us, you cannot rebuild the sport, the education, the sport and agriculture, and all. They will give him a time. When will this thing be taking place? Government, we have the money, we have everything. Europe is coming to get climate, energy, gas, and petroleum from us. We will keep selling our gold. We sell gold to them, they will make the gold and sell it to us. It's
so pathetic. I really want to thank you for your time, for this wonderful opportunity of airing your view and what you think, your opinion, what you think, how the Tinubu's presidency would look like if he eventually become president. But that is not, personally, I did not support him for president. I supported Peter Obi. So I'm not praying for him to become the president. I'm praying that the judiciary should even cancel the election or overturn the election. So thank you so much for having your time. I really want to appreciate Nigerian youths who have been standing for a better Nigeria. Believe me, a new Nigeria is possible. Thank you for having time to listen to this video. I am Okochapi Marcel, and